Hello survivors, welcome to the stream guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're having a good day, feeling good. We're going to be kicking things off with the stream. I'm probably going to do some pulls first. If you saw my video earlier with buying the battle pass, I have got enough ultra tokens to get 2 more pulls on Tyrese. And that is enough to get into LB3. LB3. So we'll be doing those in just a second. I think I have got a Paragon mod to open as well from the battle pass, so something else to do there as well. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I do appreciate the early likes on the stream. If you are logged into YouTube, thank you very much.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Hey, Kian, thank you very much. Thank you so much, man. $20 months, bro. Thank you ever so much for the continued support, even though I know you don't play the game. I do really appreciate that. Thank you ever so much. How are we doing today, guys? Feeling good? We feeling good? No war this weekend, so nothing too crazy. Relaxed weekend for the first time in what feels like a while, honestly. It feels like a while. We have had a lot of war weekends recently. CRW's blitzes. It's only a 1 week break and then we're back to it with the event, but yeah, it's been a little while. It has been a little while. Is it worth to spend money if I can LB3 a character? I mean, you can spend money to LB3 a character all the time. That like that's a guarantee. You know, spend enough, you're always going to LB3 a character. It's up to you. It's up to you. It really depends on the character. I wouldn't go in on pulls for a character unless you're really like got a good chance of getting them to LB3. Really good chance. And talking about that, we're going to be doing the last 2 pulls required for Tyrese. Tyrese actually has 7 more days on him. He would normally end tonight on a 2 week, but he's got 7 more days. So this makes it like just kind of interesting. I would have done it in that 2 week period anyway, but yeah, I did pick up the battle pass, so there's that. We've got 2 pulls to do. If I get him here, I obviously do 1 less pull. I don't want any crazy luck though. We do not want any ×5s. Whatever happens, we do not want any ×5s. If anything, I'd prefer to get some of these other characters. Let's see what other characters on this were. I can't remember exactly. I think it's Eugene, pretty much. So, I mean, if they gave me 2 Eugenes right now, I wouldn't be too mad. I'd get Tyrese or Imani's, you know? Eugene's or Imani's? Yeah, I'll take that. Eugene or Imani's. We don't want the crazy levels of luck. I don't want... Like, right now, I don't even want anything to do with Tyrese because I'm about to get him anyway. So I don't even want the 1 copy. We're going to put on Rosie. We want Eugene or Imani. Oh my god, it's going to be a ×5. I can feel it. Phew. Oh my god. Whew. I was like, I could just feel this coming. I know it was about to come. Oh goodness. So we get an extra copy of Tyrese. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Not exactly what I want, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We came to LB3. At least it wasn't a ×5. I would have been absolutely so mad if that was my first ×5 on Ultra and it was literally the pull that didn't matter. So mad. So mad. We're going to get him to LB3 And that is pretty much where Tyrese is only like viable. Before that, he's not even really that great. He's not really a damage dealer. Well, he is, but he's only very niche against certain teams. I mean, a character for the Spearhead event. Oh, right. I mean, the Spearhead offers are actually pretty decent. We looked at them before. Is it this one, yeah? Like, for $30, or like probably $35, $40, you can get all of Ezekiel straight away. Like, that is a really good offer. And then, obviously, lesser offers, but you get 50k. And I think that's enough to get 5 characters. Is that right? Well, 2.5. Yeah, I think those offers are actually pretty good. You could actually get 2 of these characters max with that £30 offer or whatever it's going to be, $35, $40 offer. It really depends on the character though. I think Tyrese is the best here. Then Winter, Benjamin and Ajax are kind of the same sort of tier, same sort of thing. Maybe Ajax is nicer to a certain extent because of what he does. But I did use Benjamin recently and he's actually not too bad. Ophelia is the worst, but she still has some usability. And Ezekiel's the hardest to come by. Like, after he goes away from here, you might not see him for like legitimately like 4 months. You know? I want Winter Benjamin. Okay. You can go for him. What's up, Christian? Welcome to the stream. Quick question. I watched an old clip of yours. Would you Rampage shotgun now? Is it now outdated? That was 2 years ago, I think. No, not at all. That Rampage shotgun is the advanced version. When it comes to stuff that's crafted in the armory, nothing's changed, so it's not outdated. The only thing you could maybe say is you could buy better weapons, but they're kind of few and far between, you know? They're kind of few and far between. Like, everyone, realistically, if you played for long enough, you really should have one of these weapons. Just to have it in your locker, you know? You never know. Rampage isn't as big as it used to be. It used to be like the meta to have a double Rampage in the S-Class era. Nowadays it's harder to do, but it doesn't mean it won't come back. And you don't want to have to craft a Rampage to get, like, you don't want to have to get one. Having one is good. There are some nice weapons which you can start Rampage. I think I went over it in that video. I know the video you're talking about. There are some nice 4-star weapons. I think there's Dwight's rifle, which starts with... of course I don't have one. Which starts... Is it? Yeah, it's tough. It starts with double attack. I think it's... Is it maybe not... Maybe it's not Dwight's. Maybe if I just type double, maybe it gives me the double attack stuff. No, let's just search for the 4-star ones. I'm surprised I don't have one, to be honest. Maybe it's just not Dwight's weapon. And I think it is. I guess it would be because I would have seen it by now. No, there it is. It's not Dwight. It's a new threat. That's it. This is a good base weapon. If you can get this... I've kept 3 of them, as you can see. It's just always good to have something like this. I actually might work on one of these where I have a double attack 1535. I don't think I've got one as a 5-star weapon. That might be something I just work on in the future. Hey, what's up, Mark? Welcome to the stream. Hey, what's up, Logan, as well? Welcome in. I want Winter Benjamin. I have him at tier 5 right now. I'm not so sure about Winter Benjamin. I mean, he's a good support character. He's got a nice weapon. He was doing pretty decent damage when I was using him as a faction helper and stuff. Would you say it's outdated? I mean, it isn't meta by any stretch right now, but you never know what happens in the future. If you're gonna craft a Rampage weapon, that's the best one you can craft. Is the one I put on that video, for sure. I think I was the second person to LB3 my Ezekiel with money. There'll be a few. There are a lot of whales who just buy those offers because they're quite cheap as well. They're only like $30, $40. They can just like some whales don't like doing events. They prefer not to have to grind, and just get what they can. That means they don't have to do tournaments and stuff like that. They don't have to play the game. They kind of can play it as they want to. Never even had a Rampage weapon. You must not have been around in the S-Class era. It was like really important to have Rampage on Priya. Like, that was a really good attack team. Like, especially against particular teams. Hey, what's up, Daylight? I think I was the second person to LB3 my Ezekiel with money in my faction. Okay, I was going to say. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that probably makes more sense. It makes a bit more sense. I don't know if I've got to do anything when it comes to gold medals this week. I think I've already done them. Faction Assault Energy, Military Supplies. I've done the Gold Gear medals this week, so we'll have to wait till next Monday to do more Gold Gear medals. I'll wait on Tyrese on that. I don't know. I think I maxed him otherwise. Although we did just unlock his last tier. And this is basically what you have to do. Whoops. That's not Tyrese. He's Limit Break 3 now. I guess he's actually a higher level than I thought he would be. There he is. 1400. I guess I maxed him. To a certain extent. To a certain extent. We're not going to do the Gold Gear medals just yet. Because we'll wait until the next week to get the mission done. I can max out this last passive. This is honestly really important. This is why LB3 is kind of like a must for this character. 100% reflect reduction now. Or like counter reduction. Agility is important too. We need to get some materials. I've only got 100k. Oh, I've got 100 times 100 here. Okay, that's good. That's from the battle pass, isn't it? 10 million. 10 million. Okay. Honor roll specialist. I think he's just a max out character. I don't think it's too much of a problem. Not too much of a problem. And I'm going to spend military supplies in the same time. And then we're done. He is maxed out. Done and dusted. Nice. And then I get the rewards here. Should be a couple of thousands. And then I need to do my attacks in Faction Assault, which I think I've kept up with this time. Well, no, I haven't. I'm so terrible at Faction Assault, apparently. I don't remember to do it every day. Absolutely terrible. Unless we actually don't get enough days to do it. I don't know. I know we only get 5 days to do this or something. I think it's because there's nothing I'm really going for in Faction Assault, so I'm not as bothered, you know? I think that's what it is. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Let's see that LB3 Tyrese. I'll do some gameplay in a second. I'm just going to get the Faction Assault attacks out of the way. I want to get all my missions done that I have to do. There we go. Next week is the last week for the Trash War event. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a Trash War event. It's good that there's something going on that you get rewards and bonuses for warring. I just think it's too much. I think they're asking way too much. They've gone from like there's no reason to war then to like you have to war more than the milestones. Like there's some crazy differential there. I think if they were asking people to do like 50 to 100k, that'd be reasonable, and then the rest is up to you whether you want to hit milestones and stuff. I think that's reasonable. But right now they're asking you to hit 300 to 350k, which is obviously above milestones. And, you know, people may be hitting higher scores, they're just kind of not having fun doing it, necessarily. S-Class Princess was crazy with Rampage. Princess? I mean, I guess she did get attack bonuses and stuff, but I don't know about that so much. Priya, though. Priya was nuts. Priya was nuts. Okay, we hit the bleeds, I think. No, we didn't. Did we hit the bleeds? We did hit the bleed. There we go. There we go. Come on, there we go. Finally. The way I do this is I just hit auto, and then hit a basic attack on this guy, and then hit auto, and then wait until all their avatar pictures go black, and then they all have done their attacks, and then I unclick auto. That's my little thing here. I've been around since 5 stars were maxed. I've been watching. So you didn't use Rampage Priya. Man, that must have been some different gameplay. No Rampage Priya. That's kind of crazy, actually. She was just incredible. The Whales had 2 of her, you know, 2 Rampage Priyas. Just the basic attacks alone were nuts. And in the way attack while impaired used to work was it would be a good idea to attack an impaired on defense character, get impaired on purpose, and like buffs her attacks. It was just so good. If you go back and watch my guy video, it was basically just that. I'm almost done with FA hits. Well, I guess I'm going to get another 16. I'm going to get another 16. The strong princess is going to be crazy. Yeah. Yeah. She's going to be tough. She's going to be tough. I did see some people commenting like, thank goodness for trauma base. It's like, everyone knows that trauma is going to be a problem for her. And there are people rolling around with 90% resists. Like, everybody is going to know this. This is the problem, man. Rip Yuletide Zeke. How much do you guys want to be Yuletide Zeke is going to get the rerun while Princess comes out? Rip Yuletide Zeke. I mean, rip anyone who applies effects and does damage. But yeah. It's only one defense team. I will say this. One change they made to War is honestly big. It is the fact that there are 3 defense teams. It's not like your characters are completely useless now. They're just useless against one of the defense teams, which means the longevity of characters is a little bit better. For better or worse, I guess from Scope's perspective, it could be for worse. But just in reality, it is they are a little bit, you know, have a bit longer longevity, which I think is good personally. Come on, you can apply bleeds. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. You can apply bleeds. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? It's going pretty well, thanks. It's going pretty well. Getting some good news in game. Getting some pretty good news IRL. So feeling good. Feeling real good. Real good right now. Real good. When S Class came out, I was like 14 and I wasn't able to play as much as I liked. Oh, okay. Hey, Britland, thank you very much. 22 months, tier 1 plus. Thank you ever so much. Particularly thank you very much for upgrading as well. I do appreciate that. See, what Britland did, guys, is Britland was a tier 1 member for quite a long time. I think it was like 18 months maybe. And then I added a new tier on my memberships, which is called tier 1 plus. And it goes from 99 cents up to $1.99. Not much of an increase, but the way it works on YouTube is there's a transaction fee that is kind of remains the same regardless of how much it costs. So obviously out of a $1 transaction it takes quite a big chunk, whereas out of $1.99 not as big. Not as big. So thank you very much to the people who have upgraded their memberships from tier 1 to tier 1 plus. It does help quite a lot. What's good news in game? Oh, I can't actually say, can I? My bad. Let's slip something there. Never mind. Do you want to share your IRL news? There's a couple of things actually. One, my PC looks closer, which is great. My PC does look closer, and I'm really happy for that. New PC is going to be great. Hopefully going to finish, like, tie up everything that's a problem for me financially when it comes to receiving my money from YouTube before the end of the month. Fingers crossed. Do that. Yeah. And then yeah, feeling good about that. I'm just feeling good about it, to be honest. Just feeling good. And I've been looking at PC stuff. Like, I didn't want to punish myself when I didn't have the money to spend by looking at PC stuff, but now that it's getting close, it's like it could actually be a reality. I've been looking at stuff and I'm just getting excited, you know. Also, I've been looking at games as well. There's this game I found that it comes out in September that I'm really looking forward to. It's called Starfield. It looks so good. If anyone's ever played, what's it called? If anyone's ever played, oh man, what was the game they made? Skyrim. It's basically Skyrim but in space. You only say, yeah, okay, it's a teaser. Yeah, true enough, true enough. True enough. True enough. Hogwarts Legacy. I'm definitely going to go back and play a bunch of old games. This is how long I haven't had a PC that's like good at playing games. I'm probably going to go back and play every single Assassin's Creed game. Because I know some of the recent ones I haven't played and I want to play it from the start to get the kind of story.
Good. Sounds
If
good.
money makes you happy, well, you just paid for my battle pass, so thank you very much.
If money makes you happy, then kapow.
You literally just paid for the battle pass that I bought earlier today. So thank you very much, Christian. Season 2 of Walking Dead is coming to RTS. You think? It would be cool. Does he want to share anything? Yeah, I opened my big mouth, didn't I? I opened my big mouth. But there's also like good news with when it comes to the sports team I support. I've been potentially getting like a really good player, and I'll be honest, I haven't really been excited by a signing for like properly excited for a long time, and this is nuts. This one particular player that we're getting, so yeah, not to be happy about. Get on streaming some, definitely. I'm going to be streaming Starfields. It's basically like I said, it's like Skyrim, but in space. So like lots to discover. Massive open universe. Looks great. Yeah, Draft Arena has got an update, which actually looks quite nice. So I tried to do a super sticker and not seen that before, but it won't let me because I'm in Sweden. That's so odd. I think the way Moon does it is some roundabout way, like he gets Google credit and buys it with Google credit. I don't know how he does it, to be honest. But I appreciate it all the same, Bretland. I appreciate it. Yeah, some countries have some weird rules about stuff. I think the only thing you could potentially do is the did we just do this one? Is the one that Christian just did, which is the link is in the description of my stream, which is the Streamlab one. That's the only one that would probably work. Come on, please. I don't really want to use this SIG. Okay, now I can use this SIG. And we can just auto away to victory. It's so slow on this one though, because I have to stop the auto and then do this every time. So slow. What's the update with Draft Arena? I might make some content on it. Basically, they've reduced the characters that are available to be picked, so you shouldn't see too many like tanks and stuff like that anymore. You will always get a leader on your first pick. It will always be one of 5 attack leaders, and there aren't that many, so like, you know, you're gonna get an attack leader every time, which is kind of cool. And like I say, more attack characters, more attack based characters, which is nice. They're hopefully gonna fix some of the other issues that plague it, honestly. Stuff like 4 or 5 peacekeepers on defense. I would see that as more of like a development update. I don't think this was as big a deal to like update, but hopefully it is a little bit nicer. I don't envisage it being amazing still, just because of the the defenses that are out there right now. Draft against like meta defenses is just going to always be kind of awful, honestly. It just isn't going to be great. But there's only so much they can realistically do, to be honest. So it'll be either that or just remove it altogether. And as much as I don't like draft myself, I know people do. So you know, having it removed because I don't particularly like it, I think that's kind of lame. I can just not do it, you know. I can just not do something. I think I can take him out with this. Oh, I could use the weapon on Ghost in here that I just got from the battle pass. That would work, right? He wouldn't double attack anymore, but he would do much bigger hit. Although I don't need to buff attack. Okay, I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Always get a leader, a support to help your attacker, or at least I kept getting. I mean, yeah, there is a challenge. Don't get me wrong. I've been in platinum for ages, so for me it's not too bad. But if you're in high diamonds, you're coming up against like Davy defense teams with a draft team. You know, that's hard enough with a like a proper defense. Sorry, with a proper attack team. You know, you're not beating that turn one realistically, unless they just have a badly made one. So yeah. Did my sound just go a bit weird? Seemed like it went a little bit weird. The weapon that the Strong Princess has, I think it will be in the next battle boss. The Tyrese weapon is in some new event that starts tonight, which is a paid for event. It doesn't look like an amazing weapon. It looks okay. It doesn't look spectacular. But unfortunately that means that it's going to be quite inaccessible, which is a shame because visually it just looks nice. It's a shame they don't separate buffs from visuals, but I guess that could be half of why they sell stuff, is because some people might like visuals. I don't know. I don't know. Man, since Christian left the faction, we don't get this done early enough. It's like relying on me to get this done now. I know it was you who got this done before Christian. Pretty sure it was anyway. Could be wrong. Okay, there we go. There we go. So has anyone tried draft since they updated it? Pay to play event. Yeah, it's not even a good pay to play event. Like, they've done some really nice pay to play events. Like the Ajax one got such good feedback, and I imagine that must have made them some money. And Ajax is effectively like free to play tier. He wasn't even like top tier. It's a shame they never did anything like that again. They've kind of what's the words? They're not being. It's not invigoration. My brain. They're not innovative with their character releases anymore. It's the same way every single time, and it's dull. You know, there's no excitement around buying characters, and there's meant to be in gacha games. That's meant to be a big hype, and there is just none. You know, like I can remember when Lao Po got released as a stash character. There was a lot of excitement because it was a stash and Lao Po was decent. You know, and then I remember when what's his name? Ajax got released as a character. He wasn't spectacular. He's good. He's like decent to a certain extent, but it was hype because of how it was. It was different. You could get free copies if you spent a small amount. You could maybe get really lucky. You know, there's no innovation there anymore. Even Peacekeeper, when he was first released, first one copy was free to play. Like, arguably the most horrible meta character for the last year, pretty much. It's been a year, right? Yeah, it's been a year. In terms of he's still onto every defense team, pretty much. Draft works better now for sure. So drafts what? Tuesdays? That's what you're telling me. Tuesdays. But yeah, they need some more innovation when it comes to how people can spend their money, especially the top end spenders, because there has to be some excitement around how they spend money too, not just how powerful the thing they get out of it is. If it's the same thing over and over again, it just isn't exciting, you know? It may not be what everyone has to deal with, but it definitely is a reality. Tuesdays and Fridays, okay. I haven't actually had a chance to give it a go. I don't really do arenas much these days anyway. Since coins don't have much of a use, I don't really do it. Oh damn, he didn't do a basic attack. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. He missed the boat with skins. You know how much people enjoyed the first edition of Toons? Yeah, and they even dropped the first edition of Toons, man. We haven't had a Mythic trial for what, a year now? 9 months? 10 months? So it's obviously just doesn't exist anymore. Because you know if it existed and Scriptly made money from it, it would 100% be still done. So they don't like it. Something wasn't working there. They don't make as much money there, or they make more money by not releasing a first edition and doing another character instead. I don't know how it works, to be honest. I don't know. Is that alert? Yeah, that's alert. Last one was Jesus, I think. Yeah, I think so. Jesus, and then what before that was Brutus, right? But yeah. They make more money releasing 2 pay-to-play tunes per week. Yeah, it's strange. I would have thought like having a lower tier spending character would be good. You know, like a character in a battle pass kind of style. Or imagine they did a stash that gave you 20 rewards, and 5 of them were characters. So you've got a 10%, and you've had a 10% chance of pulling those characters. So overall, you'd have a what? 50% chance. No, actually, no, it wouldn't be 10%. It'd be 5%. So overall, it'd be 25%. So you know you've got a better chance of getting the characters on the pulls. You only have to do 20 pulls max. It still costs advanced tokens, or maybe it's 30 pulls and it only requires 5k advanced tokens per pull. They could easily do like a slightly more accessible advanced character that's cheaper, that just feels good, you know? I don't know, there's definitely ways they can make it an improvement on the pull side of things. All I've seen recently is like making the pull system worse. They're doing more promos, and they're also they also removed missions. That one's a real ticker. Like Tyrese didn't have any missions. When I pulled for him, I was surprised. That would have taken me over the top initially. You know, I would have been fine with the tokens there, but they removed his rewards, so there was no pull mission for Tyrese. And unfortunately, that's been the way. Kind of sucks, honestly. These reruns have been getting missions though, but I don't think they should have missions personally. Just my thoughts on that one. Okay, it says resist. Oh, I guess it's maybe that thing that got resist, yeah. Makes sense. Weren't they making a lot of money because of characters in the Battle Pass? I don't know. I mean, I would have thought they make more money having the Battle Pass cost twice as much with surely more people buying it than they do now. You know? Surely. The animation of Lily's rush is just so funny. The amount of arrows she's shooting with that crossbow. I don't think you can even shoot that many arrows on a crossbow without having to reload. Okay, nice. That's that done. I still have 2 energy, so I guess there's 2 on this right side one. Okay, we just hit auto in this one and get what we can. I generally always hit the top score, but I do not hit the hit the 16 mil. Isn't Ezekiel's BP weapon on Tyrese redundant a bit because of his kit ignores defenses? He still gets 20% bonus attack, so it still gives the bonus of that 20% weapon effectively. So he still gets a big bonus there. I don't think it's his entire kit that ignores defenses. Isn't it just like one of his things, like just his sick or something? Which, yeah, you could argue that is the best thing in his kit, but still. I think it was a mistake to stop putting characters in the battle pass. I think most people would agree, but obviously it was done for reasons other than like player happiness and accessibility. It was done for other reasons. You can't shoot that many. Yeah, I agree. I think they should be giving out a few more advanced tokens now. Ultras should be one at a time though. Yeah, I think you're right there. They're releasing more. I mean, we could probably go back and look at when characters were released. And in terms of the cadence of characters per month since the release of Ultras and Advanced. And I'm pretty sure that they are releasing more Advanced now than they were before. And if anything, we get less Advanced tokens than we did before, because we don't get them in events and stuff anymore. We don't get them in events. Hey, what's up, Valiant? Okay, safe driving, Valiant. Just listening, not any looking, yeah? Have you thought about using Tyrese with a splash weapon? He has auto splash on his kit, so the answer would be no. Splash in itself is not great. Like, the only one I've got is the cricket bat. It's not great. Even the specialist skill, what is it called? It's not great, whatever it's called. Ransack for daily teams. You could, or you could just rely on other characters to have Ransack. But you could indeed. Hey, what's up, Bashar? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I might hit the 16 mil. 500k in 15 seconds. We can do this, surely. We're not doing it. Oh, we did it. We did it. Victory. Victory, a bit of RNG. And then this one. This one I can do really quickly sometimes. Man, I'll be honest, I was not a big fan when they buffed Faction Assault. When they buffed these characters, look, it takes an entire team to kill this side dude now. Whereas before, it would just be like one attack. Aiko's rush would kill both of them in one go. You know? It was great. Now, not anymore. they're already back. See, like right now I could rush them and be pretty happy that they're gonna both die. Kinda. I'm 20k from getting the choice tokens and can't buy any more boxes from the Father's Day event with the ties. Wait, yeah, I'm 20k from getting the choice tokens. What does that mean? 20k from the choice tokens. What are you pulling for? Are you pulling for Sophia? Is Sophia in the other wheel? Yeah, she is in the other wheel. Okay, there we go. That's done. It's still super quick, but yeah. Okay. That's that. I should get some... some 150. I'm going to be able to get up to the 31, apparently. No, I keep missing them. Everything else is done now, though, I think. Yes, everything else is done. Okay. I don't think I can afford the next one just yet. Or the last one. We're getting close. 34.8. 34.8. And then after that, I'm definitely going for Tyrese and then the mods. That's the aim. That is the aim. Okay, let's throw Tyrese in that team I made once before. I made it on a stream just for fun. It had Shane Leeds. Was it this team? I think so. And then I think I put in him instead of Tyrese. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. That's without a weapon. With a weapon, 146k. I haven't got him on Primo mods, but we'll just give him what he's got. We're gonna go with attack versus fast here. I need to get him obviously on the better mods. I don't think I need this. I don't think I necessarily need that. This character could get sacrificed, but I just feel like it's kind of nice to have an extra 60% attack. I feel like it's kind of nice. Crit damage. Yeah, he's multi-hit. Everything's multi-hit. Attack an enemy for 800% damage. That can crit. Attack a line of enemies for 400% damage each. They can each crit. He's a crit monster. Increase basic attack damage here, which will also increases crit damage. His basic attacks can crit. Everything crits. He needs the better mods though. I definitely need to give him better mods. We'll take him for a spin. I don't think I'll find too many Davy teams, but we'll see. Oh yeah, Dale's there. Oh, we found a Davy team. Dale's here because of his camo. That's right. Let me just double check I've upgraded other characters properly. Because for some reason I don't think this guy's updated at the start of each turn. Minus defense. I mean, I'll increase that to like 9. Yeah, like a lot of his stuff are good. I just haven't updated them. I thought I did. I might have had an issue where it rolled them back. Chance a random enemy gets. Oh, it needs to be higher, doesn't it? But whatever. We'll leave it low tier at the moment. A little bit of agility. I'm pretty sure Shane's updated, so it should be a problem. Pretty sure. How many of these have we got? We did just get a bunch of boxes. It's not too bad. Yeah, we're running out of materials. We'll come back and upgrade this character a bit more in a little bit. This is just in the meantime. Let's double check his weapon. I don't think his weapon's been upgraded. I think I've got on base. I'm using his base weapon, so improve reviving ransack. 1 ransack weapon. And then the strong. Okay, yeah. Let's just test it out. I'm getting a defense boost from her. Do I get boosts based on how many buffs I've got on Tyrese or something? I remember it being something like that. So as long as they don't have absolute defense, Tyrese should absolutely smash them. You know, generally speaking. I'm just going to do this. And we could get lucky. I don't think there's any reason why I wouldn't do that. This actually works out really nice. This actually works out really nice. Yeah, that works out really nice. I don't know if we've got enough power to do it turn 1 though. No, we haven't got enough power to do it turn 1. But against non-Davy teams, that's obviously crazy. No, they're just a full. Look at that, full HP, full bonus HP, like everything's fine. That's actually hilarious, right? That's hilarious. Shouldn't be slowed anymore, though, right? Shouldn't be slowed. He gets rushes like so quick. It's nuts. Yeah. But that damage over turn 1. Ransack on Tyrese would have been better there. Yeah, I think you're correct. Can I? Oh no, I can't. I can't. How is the reflect coming in? Oh, it's confused. That doesn't happen. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm confused again just for the sake of it. Tyrese is down for the count. Oh no. The main man. Just don't confuse her. She stunts. Okay, we'll try again. I'll put a ransack weapon on him against these teams. Rematch. I don't know if I've got a good ransack weapon. I think this is what, when I was kind of messing around with the team, I don't think I've got a good ransack. I might have to build one. The only ransack I've got is like the low tier one that I was using with Titan. His damage is going to be nowhere near as good though now. Like, I mean, the drop off is going to be crazy. He killed 3 characters turn 1 last time. I'll be lucky if he kills 1 now. Oh, we got controlled anyway. I'll be lucky if he kills 1. Okay, that's okay. He managed to kill somebody. Yeah, I'll be lucky if he kills 1. But ransack on Hero's Guitar if you have it. Yeah, that is an option. That is an option. Okay, let's see. What kind of damage am I doing this time around? Last time I one-shot these characters. Yeah, you see the damage drop off is just monumental. And it's only worth doing if I can guarantee it turn 1, right? I'm pretty sure anyway. That reflect as well. There's so much reflect on this team. Who does the full team AP drain? Who's doing this? Is it him? Is it him? When this fighter or a teammate dies. Oh damn it! It is this character. That's mad. That is mad. So now what kind of damage? Okay, it's not too bad there. 500k without crit as well. So that wasn't too bad. But I'll be honest, that character is hard to take down in a single hit. So, yeah. It is a hard character to take down. Yeah, the only problem is they've still got the same issue with strong characters. They're still really, really slow. Crag's, even though Crag's got this specialist skill, what is it? Amped, he's still quite slow because he just doesn't do much. He only hit single target. And even off-duty Shane is just a bit slow, and obviously he's kind of like held back by the fact that he doesn't have a specialist skill. Let me put Tyrese in my other team, because I was kind of playing with a team and I was like, the only thing that I kind of miss is the fact that I would have Tyrese. And here, this is where a ransack weapon would 100% be good, because the only thing I miss out on now is I miss out on the fact that Gunner Andrea no longer does stun, so I might as well remove her as well. And put in Carl here. And then I could give... Oh no, there is. I haven't got a better one. I just don't have a better one. Revive Ransack. Yeah, I mean, it's still not going to do damage though. That's the problem. What I need is I need this slot. I need the third slot with Ransack. So basically this weapon, but Ransack in the fourth slot instead. Basically. Or I need someone that does crosshairs. Someone that just applies crosshairs. Doesn't have to necessarily be like... Who's the best crosshair character? I can't even think of who it would be. And then what do we do here? Like... Let's do that for the time being. What's up, Hando? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not really much of a strong character user anymore. Used to be my favorite. Used to be the fave. But gone are the days, unfortunately. Gone are the days. Do I need camo? Not sure. Feels like I might, but I'm not sure. Why did he go into Outlast, not go into Outlast state? Kind of weird, right? He didn't go into Outlast? Not weird? Like, he should have gone into Outlast there. I don't know why he didn't. He just died instantly. So he got revived a turn early. Weird, right? Well, this is where his honor roll is going to help me. Stole buff. 100% heal. For how many times? That 100% heal, that the amount of times that has actually hurt me, actually. That's really legit. That's really legit. That has been a problem a couple of times, not gonna lie. Huh? She was controlled, no? Look at that hill now. It's so funny. It's so funny. I'll just pick up this dude. Cleanse weapon. Maybe. I'm pretty sure I had. I don't know. Yeah, it is improved cleanse. It is indeed. Oops, I meant to do Sig. I'm just gonna have a drink. I guess you have 1535 around him. Who? Oh, okay. No, I don't. I don't have 1535 around him. Actually, maybe I do. I think the leader has 1535. Yes. I think I did 1535 just for damage. And then I do get a 20% buff, but I don't know if that's stacking with him or not. I need a Davy team. Okay, did I put a ransack in his hands? I did. Okay. Okay, this is a cool test. Sort of. Sort of. Lovely. Actually, exactly what I wanted to do. Exactly. See that hill that's on everyone right now that just doesn't wear out? That's why I was having problems with in these teams. Like the actual like teams themselves, not too crazy. Not too crazy. They say more than Carl. They say more than Carl. You can still apply effects to Outlast tunes or dots. Wait. Is there a bug when an Outlast tune is stunned when they die to dots or infection? Their Outlast turn is skipped. Doesn't happen with error since the cleanse debuffs. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't think it really changed much, but yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? It'd be hilarious if it was like a normalize and it just instantly killed them. You know, that would be great. But that isn't what happens. It's not what happens. Yeah, I think what I need to do maybe is just create a team that blows these up, because he can definitely blow up these teams easier. You know, I forget that I could do that from the get-go, honestly, because he's got normalize. I just got to get used to using him. Let me flee this one so I can rematch it. Can I rematch if I flee? Okay. So, okay. Let me get a good start. Let me get a good start. let's not get like auto taunted off of turn one. How about that? Okay, it's gonna happen again. Not much I can do. Not much I can do. Which one will he cleanse? He cleansed this. Cleanse the. Don't know what he cleansed there actually. So now, do I still the defense before I steal the other stuff? So yeah, that's decent. I need to be a bit more aggressive with him. I'm like, if you ever played chess, right? There's two ways you can use a queen. It's the good way and the bad way, and I was using him the bad way, basically. Like I was trying to like keep him alive and protect him. I just literally unleash him. But in that particular case, See, the thing about the ransack weapon is only good for turn 1. I really need a better ransack. I really need a better ransack. What was that other weapon called? The Guitar Hero thing. Wait, is it actually Guitar Hero? I actually legit thought there was a character called Hero coming to the game. But it might be a Guitar Hero. But it's an actual proper guitar, not like a... I don't know. Okay, so what can this get to? Let's reset this. This can get to 50% attack plus ransack. And ransack's just going to be horrible to have to craft though. And you know Earl ain't that guy. Earl is not that guy. Have we not been given another attacking ransack weapon? Maybe I reset this. Let me see what this goes back to. 35% attack. So I can make this 45% attack and change the third slot to 45% attack when attacking characters with more. Yeah, maybe I just reset this. Because ransack's harder to get, honestly. Ransack's harder to get. And revive is nice. It's not that big a deal. I won't reset it just yet, but I think I might reset that one. No way she can self-heal from that. A queen can be used. Yeah, but I mean, I think sometimes people try to protect their queen so much they don't even utilize them. That's what I was doing, is what I was saying. Like, I wasn't even utilizing them. I think Tyrese works really well. Yeah, I might use a Tyrese and Carl team, honestly. I did over 1 billion hit on Carl 2k and he had a reflect mod. Reflected 800k. There was a bug. They did say that defense down was stacking or something. Do you think putting 45% attack boost on one of the 2 Shane bats is a decent idea, or keep revive on both? I mean, if you've got 2, yeah. For sure. I put 1535 over the base and use the guitar all the time. Yeah, I don't need to do that because I have that already. Like, I have the guitar like here, basically. That's the improved version of the guitar. The guitar was really nice, honestly, because it gave free to play like this weapon to a certain extent. You know, to a certain extent. Not fully. Just a certain extent. Okay, let's try and make a blitz team with him. This is a team that I'm not using. I don't even know why it's here. Okay, we'll have him and Carl in the same team. So Carl. Yeah, Carl. I use more of an offensive weapon here. Weird. Why is his attack so low now? Alright, yeah, because of the boost from Crag and stuff. We don't need this character. I think we'll go with Laura. And have I got another alert character that could be decent? What do I need in this team? I've got a little bit of control. I mean, Titan might not be a bad call, to be honest. Just more ransack. Because doesn't Father's Day Tyrese proc traders 100% AP gain? He should, right? I think he would. And then this is where I can have a ransack weapon, because I already used Titan ransack, which actually works pretty well. So he's more support. The downside is I could have used strong attacks on him instead. And I get a 30% attack boost. Oh no, 20%. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. We use Ransack here. And then we use the alert attacks Gabriel pistol here. So I get a 10% attack boost. Yeah. Yeah. Attack while taunted. That's a good job, isn't it? That's a good job. So this is where the second one coming in might save me a little bit. He's getting locked down a little bit too much. No pun intended, guys. No pun intended. No pun intended, I assure you. I need characters that can remove camo as well. Missing some camo. I mean, this is true. But he normalizes, so the only character that I'm going to have problems with is Peacekeeper, and I just wouldn't use him against Peacekeeper teams. My other team can destroy Peacekeeper teams. Right? Generally. Oh, sneeze. Okay, let's, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click her. Promise I did. So as long as he doesn't get like controlled anyway, this should be turn 2 pretty heavy hits, right? Theoretically. Lots of Guardian Shields though, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We didn't command anyone. Oh, the Guardian Shield's getting removed. That's nice. Yeah, it is nice. Oh, how's he tanking this damage? I don't know. He doesn't really have the stats. Yeah, we are revived. I don't know how he tanked that damage. Oh, could I have commanded Tyrese? I probably could have just commanded Tyrese. That would have been better. Didn't I kill him first? Man, I'm 90% sure I killed him first. If I kill Roland, it shouldn't proc the same thing again. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'll just confuse you. And then I don't even know what your stuff does. I don't even know what your stuff does. Oof. Okay. Gotta love these defense teams. Got 11. No point in doing anything against him, is there? No bonus HP, please. See, my old burn bleed team would have beat this in like 3 turns instead. That's the only problem. That's the only problem. Maybe I try it without her. Because Akira is really good against those sort of teams. It's just going to be a process of elimination. Give him some AP and impair. Process of elimination. We just try and take him out. Oh yeah, there is that. There is that. There is that. I forgot I didn't have ransack on him. There is that. Maybe defend first. Let me go again. $60K. She got a negative effect on her? No. Fantastic. I don't know. I don't think Carl's going to be very good against these teams. So far, he's not done anything. He's more for Hina teams. Who could I use instead of Carl? Let me see. What am I lacking right now? I'm lacking like... What mods have I got on her? Fast alert. So I think I've actually geared her towards those Davy teams already. She's obviously like really good damage dealer as well. But now I don't have any attack buffs. Decal, trauma, impair, and decat with bleed. Maybe at LB3 once I max him out, sure. But until I max him out, I don't think I can really realistically use him. Realistically. I got stunts. That's not good. Let's just pile up all the effects on this guy. This is crazy though. This is the first time I've come up against a castle that's actually done anything. Dazing me every turn off of turn 1. It's nuts. Okay. Okay. Didn't realize that he cleanse and normalize. Shouldn't heal that. That's nice. Should we? Let's get rid of her bonus HP. Hey, what's up, Mr. C? How's it going, man? What's up, Mini Baker Lad as well? Welcome to the stream. Use Crag to take Ariston 1. Crag's just too slow, unfortunately. I tested him out a little bit, just it's too slow. Way too slow. I might have to just get away from some of these older characters like Titan and stuff. They're not just doing it anymore. Like, it's just the fact that you can hold a ransack is just so nice. It is so nice.
Feels good.
Like, Eris don't particularly have a problem with personally. It's look at all these guardian shields everywhere. I think the lack of a good ransack weapon is what's really problematic for me right now. I can't equip Tyrese with a good one. It's just being a major pain in my butt. I don't think I've got the resources to just go ahead and craft them. 45 months as well, by the way, Mr. C. It's crazy, man. 45 months. Let's have a little look. I think I'm like way down on duct tape. What's new, guys? What is new? I bought the battle pass, but it only gave me 5. I can get 2 more from here, I think. What is new? I'd have to get like incredibly lucky. Let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna craft this stuff. What's that? Nearly researched everything. Since my last stream, I have been just periodically researching. I'm looking forward to St. Paddy Rosita with Secretary Guo pistol under John leadership. I haven't gone with John the Guo pistol. 90% reduction isn't really going to do much. Unless your characters aren't hitting that hard. You know? Okay, 1. Have I got any more? I think that's it. Will be researched. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky. I have to reset the weapon. But I think it's worth it. Because I want to do more damage. I want to do more damage. So I need to get the extra damage on the 3rd slot. Yeah. Let's go. Got four tapes. Gonna get a crit on the first one. What's it called? I just realised this looks like the Infinity Gauntlet. It's called just Ransacking Club. Okay. And then give me a crit here. Come on, man. I definitely have to get this perfect. That's anything. I can't miss out on 2% attack here, you know, it's such a bad weapon already. I can't miss out on it. Has to be perfect to have a chance. Okay, let's get me to 45% attack here. Okay, cool. Now I think this third slot I can't craft yet, but we might be able to. There we go, I can, I think. Need 5 of these. That's fine. That's fine. We want this one, bonus attack. When attacking enemies of more than 50% of HP. So I get ransack and I get like the better side of the attack bonuses. This will drastically increase the amount of attacks damage that Tyrese will do. Just give it to me. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Less than. If it was more than, I might have kept that. I mean, yeah, it's trash. Can't really do much with that, and unfortunately I'm not going to reset it for now because I can't even craft over it, so it's pointless. I'm just tired of handing player stuff on a silver plate. Be smart or more creative yourself. What? I just turn one a team like that with Tyrese. Yeah, I mean it's not like I turn the one teams with Davey without Tyrese. If you kill everyone, their stuff doesn't work, you know. That's why I don't necessarily need ransack. I do think that Raven's better, you know. How much damage she does is really, really crazy. Really, really crazy. Obviously, I'm kind of attacking blind here at the moment. This is a bigger problem too. So I see a leader, but I don't see anything else. So I've got to just hope that. Like, I haven't built my team to take out Peacekeeper here. You know? So, you know, that's a problem. But, you know. Although I can basic attack him, can't I? I forget I can do that. I'm probably going to nuke him here. Yeah, I did nuke him. Just a little bit of payback. It doesn't hurt anybody, right? Not too much, right? But yeah, I can basic attack him without any problems. Like if I basic attack now, okay. Well, he's gonna probably bide somebody right now. He did, yeah. Who did he bide? Akira? No. Oh, he did bide against someone who Nothing happened. This is rarity. Rare to see rarity. Yeah, there we go. It's nice. Did he just bide him as well? Huh. That's counter damage though. Oh, when attacking, 100% chance to ignore defense bonuses and gain absolute defense. So he has to do the attack. Look at that damage, man. See, like, because he gets the boost. Oh, that's mad. That's mad. We just want a normal Davy team, please. Please. Okay. So... Oh, we don't have ransack on him, do we? Oh, man, that weapon's just so good. I just don't have it. I just don't have it. And a stun on defense. Got me again. I'm getting cheesed. When do you plan to do a giveaway? Need to do something for 10 minutes. There isn't a giveaway on today's stream. Giveaways are Monday streams, guys. Always Monday streams. Always Monday streams. And we're getting done with the 60% weapons, aren't we? I feel like my Burn Bleed team just does so much better against these teams. Like, all these characters are half HP, but then they'd already be dead with Bleed as well. The fact that it bypasses Guardian Shields is just so nice. You know? You know? Has he got ransack here? Yeah. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yeah. What on earth are these Davy teams? This looks ridiculous. Like, the Davy teams aren't even like that crazy. That's the messed up bit. They're like not even that crazy. There are some nuts teams out there at the moment. And there's gonna be these even worse teams, like this Hina team that's gonna happen. It's just gonna be nuts. Does he heal everybody? I can't remember. Also, yeah, but to be fair, this is a full team of like harder to come by characters at least. So all in on Tyrese. What's the burn like now? His buff is at 340%. The burn should be crazy good. 95k. Not bad. Doesn't even one-shot her. I do love that. I'll be honest. I do love that. It's hilarious. Still not good enough. So I need heal reduction in this team as well. We need everything. Oh goodness. can I get heal reduction into that team? I don't even know. Right, hilarious characters are surviving 95k. Yeah, 95k for 2 turns as well because they fully heal. So unless I get heal reduction in that team, I mean, I guess I could put a heal reduction weapon on him. I have one somewhere down here, quite an old weapon. That one. 35% heal reduction. That one you can craft in the armory. I guess that's an option. Yeah. So now they've all got 35% heal reduction, even though they're getting some mad heals right now. How did he cleanse? I stun and confuse. Oh, okay, probably resisted the confuse, didn't he? Probably. Man, they like Trader. Oh, Titan was it? Titan. It was indeed Titan. Not sure who I can put instead of Carl. Oh no, it was Carl, wasn't it? It wasn't Titan. I need someone who has control, but Carl after turn 1 is pretty useless. Diamond maybe. How are you liking Project Zomboid? I suppose you and Rorschach are playing. A little bit. A little bit. It's not bad. We kind of set up a little like scenario for ourselves where we downloaded a map that was an island, and the scenario is we just have to clear the island of walkers, because or like zombies. The issue we had with the game when we played it normally was like within like 5 or 6 hours we were like undefeatable. From normal gameplay. I don't know who I could put in this spot. I feel like there aren't any top tier control characters on attack teams except Trader, because there just haven't been any promos that are control characters. All the promos have been damage dealers, tanks, medics, and all the free to play characters have been control characters, so they just aren't that great. And they're so important. Control is so important for attack teams. Yeah, I don't know what to do for that one slot. But I like Tyrese there. He's doing pretty good. I guess I could take her. Does she double burn? Does she do that on her SIG? Okay, that could work. She's got control on her SIG. Extension. We went to attack a team that has 100% resist. Georgia is so good as long as you do not have attack versus tough on her. Hey, what's up, this stick boy? Welcome to the stream. You've been in here a little bit already, right? Try blue tie? Blue tie? Oh, you mean turkey tie? I don't think I've got him like fully upgraded, to be honest. procs PK a lot more. Attack versus tough. Yeah. Okay. So now we've got double burn on this character, right? So we should have 86k burn just here, right? Okay, I think this is the way. I think this is the way. What's his normalize? Is it 1 turn or 2 turn? 1 turn. Is he holding ransack right now? Yeah. So we can take out one character straight away. Probably should have done that first, just because of the fact that yeah. Now we can defend again, and then I don't think we should proc his. It should be alright. We can maybe even do that. Alright. Alright. This feels a little bit nicer. Like, the initial attack that I'm doing is almost definitely killing somebody now. Oh, it's the same team. Okay, let's try in a different order. We'll do the defend first again. We take out this character. Although I might not ransack his halo. Of course I didn't ransack the halo. And of course we pay back my team. Okay, this is great. This is great. It's going fantastic. Exactly. This went exactly to plan. The RNG side of RTS is just literally just ugh. Should have Halo on him though, right? No? Kira didn't give him Halo. Stun resist. Probably better off attacking him, to be honest. See you lockdown. See you lockdown. I read your thing say see you lockdown. See you Mr. C. Not a second time, buddy. Wow. I think they're gonna get in trouble in a second. Not the ideal way of doing things, but still. I got stunned by the weapon, of course. At least they're not building up his bide. Although he used it on somebody.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Bashaum, thank you very much. Thank you ever so much. Thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate that. That is going to be going towards new PC for sure. Oh no. I can theoretically one-man this, right? Theoretically. Because I can't be reflected. As long as I don't build... I don't think I can build up Void. I don't think it's possible. Right? Why did I get 3 zeros above my head there? Did you see that? I think theoretically... 400% heal, guys. Has anyone ever seen higher? Has anyone ever seen higher? Oh no, we could win. Stop. Let me take my turn. That was it. I would have one-shot her just then. That was a one-shot. Do we have to go like proper old school with like Carol? I don't know, man. I don't know. See a lot. Like trying to read and speak at the same time is much more difficult than you probably think it is. Hit the hay when it gets dark. It's still light in England pretty much, and it's 20 to 10. I can still see a little bit of light coming from outside. Not super amounts, but some, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fiddle a bit. It took me ages to get the team that I use currently, and it's been so good, but I think I need to just not go with some of those older characters, man. I might have to go against my kind of mentality of having a control character in the team as well. But I will say Rhodey was working quite nicely with those two. Who was the last character that I was using? Tyrese. I was using Zachary. Yeah. Maybe that's where I need to figure something out. You could drive a car without lights at 2 AM here. Okay, is it that time of year, is it? Sarge works nice. I don't have Sarge. And Sarge doesn't have any control. He just has like the protection with the shields, right? The night is still young, yeah. With camo, can you not use your signature move or rush on the payback tune? I mean, I could anyway. The only problem is Peacekeeper. And I wouldn't, like that particular team, if they stack wrong, which they did there, I wouldn't even use Tyrese. I wouldn't need to. Like that's it. That my normal team could take that out turn 1 because it's so fast. But the problem is it has limited damage potential. When there's certain specialists in there, that's when it's a problem. Like if there's what's the one that doesn't die by one shot? There's a couple of those floating around now. He does random rebuffs. Well, yeah, he does some levels of camo, right? Isn't it like 2 characters who are hidden get camo and then 2 other characters get camo or something like that? I've only got 1 copy of him. I use him money in Faction Assault. His Guardian shields are just nice for that. Have we got to win 175 SR stages next week? I believe we do, right? There's gonna be a Nightmare SR, I guess. Sarge Daze is a line turn 1 plus 65% chance to give another random effect to random enemy, which includes normalize, gives shields, focus, camo, stuns, attune, is rush if it has bonus HP. Okay. 175. I'm pretty sure, right? So I think we probably have one of the harder SRs again. It might give a Paragon mod. Oh, talking of a Paragon mod, I have actually got one to open. Once I've used my SR energy here, we'll go over to that. And the ransack is big problem. Okay, we've used this on energy. Ransack, big problem. Okay. We have got some stuff to open. Primarily, I've got 10,000 there. Primarily, we're looking at the Paragon one I'm about to open. I think it's just the one. I think it's just the one. I've got a bunch of other mods. We'll open this stuff as well. Let's open the crap first. Okay, yeah, 1 Paragon mods from the Battle Pass. Okay, that works. Does not work. Sorta. That works to a certain extent. Does not work. Nope. Yep. Kinda. Nope. Nope. Terrible. Okay, so we've got some really bad mods on the plats. Hopefully we just saved all the luck for this random Paragon mod. Have we got any guesses? What's this going to be? I got some pretty good Paragon mods last week from the event. I can't remember, there was an event where I picked up, was it the Bullets one? Was that on Monday? I got some really good mods then. Attack versus fast on crit. I wouldn't mind another one of them. I just literally just quit my last one. I kind of want attack versus alert on crit, or like daze resist on crit. Maybe trauma resist on defense would be nice. Attack versus tough. Anything that makes sense, you know, anything that makes sense with the set, I'm going to be happy with. Any debilitating status effect I can't be mad at. Like resist. If we don't get an auxiliary, I'm generally happier anyway. Okay, let's see what we get. Paragon mod, fingers crossed. We got attack versus tough. I mean, it is worth doing this offset. The amount of stat you lose out because of set bonus is very small, but obviously you'd want this to be on set if you can. You want it to be on set. I don't really think tough is a big problem on defense teams right now, though. Like, it isn't Tough's time. Right now we've got fast, alert, strong coming out. Fast Davies, alerts and Davies, alerts and Hinas, and strongs and Hinas. So tough will probably have its time again, don't get me wrong. But yeah, this isn't terrible, but it isn't great. It isn't great. Obviously, like I said, set bonus is nice, but the set bonus is more important is crit set, because it scales better than attack set. If you guys didn't know that. Because let me show you a character right now. So if we show you Titan, right? He's got this mod here, right? He barely loses any attack from having HP set on this mod versus attack set. Barely loses any. Like, if I remove all of his mods, his damage will go down barely anything. 43k down to 38. So it loses 5k attack. Whereas if you have someone with crit multiplier, this affects the outcome of their damage. So it doesn't affect their base stat, it affects their end damage. And the crit multiplier is based on the overall damage. That's why crit multiplier is generally better to get if a character can utilize it. Just the way it is. You think Telltale Season 2, if there is a Season 2, which I think will hit on War Champions, will be defensive, offensive? Honestly, I'm not sure. They could go a lot of different ways. I mean, we might not even get a Season 2 because we aren't getting Mythic Trials anymore, so I don't know how they're going to do that. There might not be any promotion around it. It could just be normal characters, you know, just released how they are right now. May not even happen. Would I want to see attack or defense? I'm happy we got a group of offensive characters, for sure. Defense characters you just never see. Or you see them and you hate them. You see them, but you're only fighting against them. It's like, I hate these guys. I wish there was a way to convert mods to another type of set. I mean, I get you, but at the same time, I don't think that really exists in any game. I think it would be nicer if there was something you could do with mods you didn't want, though. Like, can I even sell a Paragon mod? I can. What do I get out of it? 14,000 scrap, which is just not great. I wish someone at Scopely either listened to my idea or came up with the same idea and just took it as their own. I wouldn't care if they didn't want to credit me or anything, but my idea for mods is just so amazing. I will say that. Toot my own horn a little bit, but it's such a good idea. And I don't think it even requires that much effort from Scopely. And I think the player base would love it, so yeah. Sell Paragon muscle. I mean, even that is questionable. What's up, 8page? Welcome to the stream. Like, my idea, right, is you sell plat mods and Paragon mods, and you get back. You can maybe get back a little bit of scrap as well, but you also get back a bit, right? You know how, like, when you sell a gold mythic character, you get back a guild bit. When you sell a plat mod, you get back a plat, like a plat mod bit. And then when you sell a Paragon mod, you get back a Paragon mod bit. And then in the store, they add a new section in the bit shop that is called, it's just basically like rare bits, but it's mod bits. And they just change these things to mod bits, or they have these like particular mods, like you can get a particular mod. RNG Paragon mod maybe costs 4 Paragon mod bits or 5 Paragon mod bits. So for every 4 or 5 Paragon mods that you sell, you get one back. Just the ones you don't want, you know? And then what they can start doing is actually giving those Paragon mod bits out in tournaments. So imagine you've got like a Paragon mod bit for getting top milestone in war. So every 4 or 5 wars, you'd be able to get a Paragon mod, and that would seem a bit more like legit rewards. Slower, right? Because they're never going to give out Paragon mods as an actual reward consistently. They did that one SR, and they might do that once every few months or once every month, but they're not going to do that too consistently. That lockdown guy who works for Scopely, man, I wish I had any like super high level influence. You know, there are some things that I can influence, but on what comes into the game, nah. Which is a shame. Which is a shame. Because obviously I played the game for a long time, and I listened to a lot of players who have played the game for a long time, so I have a good idea of what people kind of want and enjoy. And yeah. I use Sarge on one of my attack teams with Eternal Dragon Shotgun or attack mods. He works for me. Isn't the Eternal Dragon Shotgun the one that does a double attack or something? When do what qualifiers start? My guess is that after this current event, we're going to get more information. I think it's actually been maybe announced that it's going to be sometime in July. I don't know when we might get an announcement. Where is it? Is it this event? So in 10 days, at the end of this month, we might get some information. It might be like the announcement on when the announcement's going to happen sort of deal, you know? But I would assume Warrior Champions would be, the qualifiers would happen and be wrapped up before the end of the year. What's the next gold brick to, bro? Just remember that. Just remember your little comment there. Gold brick, right? Just remember that. I can't say any more, but just remember. I used the walk weapon on Sarge or Commander John's. Yeah. I just remember there was like a double attack weapon, I think. You're just using it for the increased 1535. I need a break. We haven't got war this weekend. No war this weekend. The next war is isn't for a while. Okay, let me just double check something. We get one more roadmap, right? And the roadmap gives 15,000 ish, or like 10,000. And then I think I'm safe, right? Like I should be able to get a full set of missions. I think I'm going to buy those Paragon mods right now. I'm going to buy these right now. We should be safe. I only need to get 20k more. I think that's doable. Tyrese would be nice, but I'll get the Paragon mods. I'll open these. Back in the day, didn't they have a mode like Hordes? Yeah. You mean this one? This one, Horde Energy Refill, yeah. They definitely did. They definitely did. Okay, we're going to open these mods. Just 1 out of the 4. I've already opened 1. 1 out of the 4 being good would be nice. Okay, second mods. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's usable. That's decent. I generally do double down on stats though. I generally do defense on defense or HP on HP personally. And then I offset the stat on the weapon and leader skill. But it doesn't matter. It's still decent. It's still decent. It probably will work on like a more balanced character. Or like an unbalanced character that I don't know. I don't know. It's alright. It's alright. Next mods. Not great. Kind of the same situation that I showed with Titan. It's better than getting like crit chance, for instance, but it's not great. Can we give me a mod that works with set and bonus, please? Yeah. I mean, reflect again. It's decent for a defense team and certain characters, but you don't want it on crit sit. You don't want it on crit sit. I didn't get like crazy lucky there. I did get my luck at the beginning of the week, to be fair, though. I liked it personally. It was very polarizing, but it was hugely different. Yeah, I think once a month wasn't a big issue, you know? Once a month. It was different. They definitely could have changed things if it wasn't making them money. They definitely could have made it so that, like, you could increase the power of the base card that you got, you know? So, like, when you got the Whisperer, you could have already got, like, there are some games where you can pull cards out of your deck, but based on the upgrades that you've already got on that particular card is based on how powerful that card is. We could definitely have that in RTS. And what's great about that mode as well is quite a lot of the time certain characters aren't as powerful. So for instance, like Peacekeeper, his taunts would not work. Now, how we would take Peacekeeper down, that I don't know. Maybe there would have to be some sort of like, oh, there is heal reduction cards, so we could just give him 100% heal reduction and like bleed and burn him down or something. But you can still, yeah, you can still buy stuff for Hordes and Deeds. Last round, November 2020. They did 5-star Hordes in the middle of S-Class for some reason. I don't know why, but it was good. I actually kind of liked it. And yeah. Better stock up, you never know. You never know. What else do we want? I think we bought everything else that we like dire need. Actually no, I'll just buy all these, I think. They were normalized cards, but you can't resist them, unfortunately. And it's less about the normalized, it's about the fact that when someone dies, he heals. That's the problem. That is the problem. Yeah, it was just nice to have something different. It was nice. You just got 3 defense set graves mods. But Paragons, it's not terrible. You know, it's not going to change your gameplay too much on attack, unfortunately, but it's not too terrible. Animations. The game still tells players about hordes unlocking at level 20. Yeah, that's rough. And it's probably still on like the description of the game on the stores, you know? So people think it's part of the game when it just isn't. They could easily make it so that you can only use 5 stars in it. And then at least that way it's balanced. I will say that there's no chance they're bringing out 5 stars anymore. They theoretically were bringing out 5 stars in the S class era, so you could have like a 5-star S class that was just nuts as a 5-star. And that was kind of problematic. I've got so many of these, okay. I think I've got 1,000 gas masks. I guess we don't really use these lower tier gear anymore. I've only got 2 of these, or 4 of these even. Anyway. Do they sell the silver ones in here? Silver. They don't sell silver. What's it called? Silver. That's another item that I used to have a lot of problems with. Silver paint. Yeah, it's pretty much just primarily duct tape now. I get blowtorches more than I get duct tapes these days. You unlock the void, yeah, right. Indeed. I don't know. It's a shame. They could just like run an event to get like with 5-star characters in a store, and this way people could use their Megans. Aren't Megans used to upgrade 5 stars? Everybody's got 200 Megans right now, right? I'm pretty sure it's Megans to upgrade 5 stars. So it's not like people haven't got that stuff. And that could be really fun. And then, like I said, they could implement some sort of like financial side of it when it comes to the card power of your attack characters. Go to 5 stars. Okay, he's maxed. Someone who is not maxed. Probably her, right? Okay, she's maxed. Okay. Upgrade. Is it Megan? It is. And everyone's got a bunch of Megans, so much so that probably people have got, well, I've got, okay, I don't have them anymore. But like a lot of the time you have Megans just sitting in your inbox. Yeah, I think most people are going to be sitting there at 200, right? Adrenaline rushes for epic fighters and below. So that part of it is not a problem. And you only need 5, so realistically you only need like 50 Megans. They could easily make a little event out of it. Give people 5 stars. You only need 1 5-star defense team. You know? Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? We've only been talking about this for years, to be honest. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be any major changes in RTS. I don't think we're going to see any new game modes or anything like that. We might see a refresh of an old one. but I don't think we're going to see any new ones. I think what we've got right now is pretty much what it's going to be like for the rest of RTS. I like to be proved wrong, don't get me wrong, but I can't see it changing. If it didn't change when they were much more enthusiastic and stuff about doing stuff, then it's not going to change now when they're obviously not, to be honest. Can't even get some weapons crafted. So it's you've only got 108 megans. What have you been using them on actually? It's a miracle they updated the draft arena. Yeah, I think what you will have is like you will have people be proactive to get stuff done in Scopely, stuff that's just been complained about enough that they probably know that they could do something about it. But proper dev time, yeah. With quitting All Stars, are you thinking about doing probably another channel? Honestly, splitting games on a channel is really bad. Even All Stars on this channel was problematic. So I'd have to have another channel. I might have just like a variety gaming channel. So, you know, people would be there to see me play games rather than me play a specific game. I don't envisage that actually doing very well though. It's very hard to break into that sort of thing. I have to just come up with some ideas. Don't forget you already have another channel. I mean, I do, but like the way YouTube works is, it effectively if I'm not partnered on that channel, I'm working for free, and it can take a lot of hours to do content. And especially at the moment, my PC's bad. When I get my new PC, I'll be much more motivated to do stuff on on other channels. Because right now, just rendering, you know, like my character previews, it took like 2.5 hours to render like the Steve video. And then when I did the princess one, I used screenshots instead, so it renders a little bit faster, but it still took over an hour. So I can't, you know, I can't record while I'm rendering. You need to be right there at the start of a new game, and that needs to explode. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Starfield. That should be a lot of fun. It has to be a game I'm passionate about though. I've been offered money to play games. Like, I was offered money to play some gacha games before, where effectively I would become what a lot of people think I am in RTS, which it just is not the case. Where they're effectively paying me to play the game. If only I got paid to play RTS, that would have been made things a lot easier. But I looked at the games, and I just wasn't interested. You know, I've been paid to do promotional videos. That's a bit different, but to actually play the game long term, you have to have passion there. You have to, for the game, or like some sort of thing around the game. But I'll probably be an RTS until the wheels fall off, pretty much, on this channel for sure. This game is dying, and I mean, I see my analytics. I kind of see what's going on. You know, it isn't great. I'll say that it isn't great. I definitely need to do something else, but I can do something else at the same time. If I can impart some small advice in a run, the remarks are getting worse every war. And that is a problem. Don't get me wrong, but doesn't necessarily translate. But it is a problem. We'll see what Scopely decide to do. I do kind of see the finish line now, though. I didn't see it before as easily. I just attacked with a random team. It's actually beneficial. It's kind of fortunate. Have you thought about DJing videos? I actually saw a video recently. Bratland, I thought of you. Just it's stupid. It's a stupid video, and I instantly thought of you. Not because of any other reason, just because I kind of pictured you being this guy. It was hilarious. It is hilarious. I'll try and find it. And I'll message it to you. It is ridiculous though, I do warn you. Oh goodness. DJ Lockdown, locking it down for all the viewers. Have you seen this German kid on Twitch that has like one of them flame machines in the background when he does his DJing? Oh my god, it's crazy. He's doing it in his bedroom as well, you know? It's actually just crazy. It's the craziest thing I've ever watched. Oh my goodness. But yeah, something I've kind of kept my ears open for is Warhammer 40k, just because I know it's going to get bigger soon because of the TV show that's going to come out with the Superman dudes. The games that exist right now are not really my sort of games, so hopefully they bring out a decent game. Yeah, every time he got a kill, he throws a rave. Yeah, it's kind of mad. But funny, you know, it's hilarious. Like the flame, like it's actual like full-on flame machine that hits the ceiling, goes off in the background. Surely that can't be safe, you know. Surely this can't be safe. But apparently, you know. Right, let's burn some energy here, actually. Gotta get this done. Well, I don't have to, but it's faction, right? So, I mean, I like to do it regardless. I know there are some people who don't like doing SR. I like to just get it done because the rewards are a good trickle. Because I think you get quite a lot of trainers in this. How does his dad let him do it? Some parents support their kids on what they're like really into, you know? You never know, his dad might be like a pirate, what's it called, like someone who's into pyrotechnics and like kind of knows the safety around it, and you don't know. You don't know. Like my parents were always quite supportive of what I did. They weren't. I wouldn't necessarily say they were supportive. They just weren't. They never discouraged me, but they never watched me play a sport I played. They've never watched any of my content. They've never done anything when it comes to that side of things. They just never discouraged me. As long as I'm... No, pyromaniac's different. Pyrotechnics and pyromaniacs are very different. One's seen as bad and the other one's seen as like more of a profession. But anyway, I think some parents can just be really, really encouraging. Like if someone shows a passion in something, they'll try and help their kid, you know, have more fun with that thing. Pyrotechnics is like someone who sets up things that can explode or can go on fire, and it can be worked into films and stuff. A pyromaniac is someone who will just like try and burn down buildings randomly. They're a little bit different, you know. Actually, maybe I'm being a bit extreme there. Pyromaniacs just like fire. And sure, a pyrotechnic can be a pyromaniac, to be fair. But someone who's into pyrotechnics can be a pyromaniac. But at the same time, there's a general negativity towards pyromaniacs. I don't try to burn down buildings for no reason. I mean, oh well, who? Whoops. You've got a reason for doing it, is that what you're saying? I see. I see. FBI, this person right here. He needs to have reflect, right? Yeah, there goes that 0 above Tyrese's head. Definitely a reflect. I just like fire, it's warm. I don't think I've been next on open fire for ages. Come on, Romanov, you can crit. Okay. Still got 24 hours to this, so don't have to kill my energy too much. What's the rewards here again? Let me just double check. Oh, fabulous. I'm pretty sure we get trainers after every tier. Yeah, just for the trainers alone, it's decent. This is terrible for me. And this is terrible for me. So like 2 of the rewards aren't good, but the trainers are like good. They need to swap out these league tokens for something else, or make league tokens have something good in the store. Yeah. But yeah. No war this weekend, guys. No war this weekend, so I'm not going to be streaming this weekend. I will have some content out. I probably will go over All Stars and my reasoning for stopping playing All Stars. I'll try and have that at the weekends. And then I've got maybe a video coming out at the weekend of my plans, because I did talk about it in a previous stream, but I've got plans to do something more in RTS. And that might start next week. That might start next week. Let me just check something. Okay, might start next week. But for this stream, guys, that's going to be the end of it. That's going to be the end of it. Just under 2.5 hours. I did get LB3 Tyrese today, which is nice. I'm going to have to really mess around with teams though. He seems really strong, but need to get the right setup for him. I think him and Akira is just good. Him and Akira is good though. But yeah, we'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. I might have to put like a ransack weapon in, like Rhodey's hands or something. That can maybe work. And then have her in the same team with Burn Bleeds. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Anyway, thank you much for tuning in, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your night, your day, whatever it is for you guys. Take care, have a good weekend. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.